So do you have somebody in your life that you feel like is a weight that you are dragging around, to where what they offer is nowhere near how much they take? And it's almost like as you are going anywhere in life, they got to go with you. Or it is they are trying to live vicariously through you. What you got going on? What's happening with you? And you're wondering, like, when this individual is going to get a life of their own. You're tired of dragging this person around with you because you're supposed to be in relationship with them. There's supposed to be reciprocity there. But it feels like a one-way street. It feels like it is you carrying them through this life. What is that? What is that with this individual that they just feel like dead weight? I want you to know that individual is holding you back from being all that you could be. That individual is holding you back from purpose. That individual is holding you back from destiny. I want you to know that. I want you to know if you ever let go of the weight that so besets you, you might take off. You might launch into flight. You might feel so much freedom, so much peace, so much liberation in your very soul, that you're free to do all that God has for you to do, that you're free to be all that God desires you to be. Sometimes we spend so much of our energy tending to other people, and the Lord is saying, that's not my design. Not only are you holding yourself back, you're holding them back as well. It's time to let go of the weight that is pulling you down. I'm telling you, take a season where you create some distance between you and that individual. Just don't call as much. Just don't accept so many calls and let them know you were in the middle of something. Just don't go out so much to go see them. Minimize the visits. Start letting go. Just start letting go. And watch and see how your life transforms. See, what do you want your life to be about at the end of the day? I carried that individual through life. Is that what you want your life to be made out of? Yep. You know what? They were down, they were out for their whole life, and I just carried them through their whole life. No, free that individual to go and seek what they need so that they could get on their feet and they could carry themselves. Because you can't hold their weight and hold your own and think both y'all gonna fly. Like, it's not gonna happen. Y'all gonna stay grounded. Y'all gonna stay stuck on what you've always been doing. Why? Because you're lugging this person around. I'm telling you, in this season, if you don't have nothing to offer me, I don't want you. Because Jennifer has a lot to offer. Jennifer is a good person. Jennifer is a kind person, a loving person. I want to try to help you. I want to try to be there for you. I want to have good connections, good relationships with people. But Jennifer also wants to be free. Okay? Jennifer also is following God, not following you. Jennifer is also getting to the point where she want to hear what you're doing, what you're getting into, how God is moving in your life, what he has you doing in this season. You can't just live off of me and my relationship with God. You can't just live off of me and my life and what I'm doing. I call you ask 50 questions. But when I ask you a question, you ain't doing nothing. You just chilling. Nah. I need like kind in this season. I need like kind. I need people that are going after God with everything that they got. I need people that when I say God is leading my every move, that God is directing, that God got me into some stuff, that they understand because God got them at that same place. You see, some people, they don't have no problem leeching off of you. They don't have no problem hanging off of you. What are they doing? You. Yeah, they waiting to talk to you. They waiting to interact with you. They waiting to see what you got going on. They waiting to get with you. Baby, I am not available on that extent. I am not available on that level. I don't even want to pretend like I am, because I would be doing you a disservice. Some of us, we think that we're doing people favors by allowing them to be able to use us as their everything, as their Jesus. And it is not so. We are not doing them a favor. We're doing them a disservice. You don't know. I want you to just take some time to untangle yourself from the individual. Just untangle yourself and create a little bit of distance. And when you do that, I want you to be able to see how your life changes, how the book finally gets started, how you start working out and getting in shape, how the business plan starts to unfold. You actually put pen to paper and start writing some stuff out. How you draw out what the building looks like. How you start seeking things for yourself. God wants to do something amazing with you, but he needs your time, he needs your energy, he needs your focus. And there are energy vampires. There are unclean spirits. There's so much that is trying to take from you to keep you distracted from those things, from being able to have your focus on the Lord and what he has for you. When I tell you that, who is it? Who comes to mind that is like a weight that it feels like you are pulling around this world, that you feel obligated to, that you feel like you have to, that you feel like you're the only thing they have in this world? You know that's wrong. You know it. It's not a privileged position to be in. It sucks. Yeah. You ain't supposed to be somebody's everything. It ain't supposed to be that way. Give them some distance. Give them some time. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, they're by themselves. They don't have nobody. Maybe that's what God wants. God wants them to be by themselves so he can have that person to themselves, so he can start working on them in a real way. So they get desperate enough, so they get hungry enough, so they hit pretty much, they rock bottom. So God can say, okay, now are you ready to stop leaning on her, to stop leaning on him, and to start leaning on me? Oh, go free yourself. Go free yourself. So what if they don't like you? So what if they think you mean? So what if they stop talking to you? Good, that's what I want for a season. Because anybody God has destined for me in my future, they'll come back around like a boomerang. But for now, God has something for me, and I'm going after it, and I am releasing the weight that so besets me. And I discovered you to wait, so bye. Oh, follow God with everything that you have. Let nobody get in the way of it. Let nobody stop you. Let nobody deter you. Let nobody hinder you. Chase God.